This is War 6 against SGA. Voicing over this one because it needs some explanation on some of the fights, let's just say. Boosted big because I'm taking all my fights with like 5 war energy refills, so all at the same time. Long shot on 7, I have a WAG, so really easy. And yeah. Here's Tiger on 16. I have an invul, so my plan is just push to SP3 if I have to. My worst case scenario is getting cornered and then I just lose my invul and I have no safeguard. So I'd rather just take the damage from rupture, than potentially just flat out die. So here you go. She's gonna charge a heavy like right coming out of this, so I have to trigger Dex, which is gonna deal a nice burst of damage. This does push me up to SP2, and I have power back, so just want to throw that. Puts me back up to another one, and I throw that out of phase. I only need about 1 crit out of the entire thing, and then she'll die. I think I get 2, and yeah, she goes down nice and easy. Next fight is Nick on 21. Gotta heal real quick, but plan is no specials because it's annoying to build a backup Kitty when Nick's in second phase, especially with the Fury from this node. So don't throw specials, only hit Incinerate mode, Incinerate phase, and just slow play it. So this is APOC on 25 with Tigra. I have a PS1 on, and I want to get my first SP2 off before he crosses a bar of power, so he doesn't power sting me. So I'm just going to bait heavies at the start. Get it off here. Does a nice chunk of damage. And then I just didn't really like how he threw this SP1, so I didn't go for the full counter. I really should have. There's no reason not to, but it's fine, I guess. Playing it safe is always best. Here I throw SP2 and just take the sting damage. I could have avoided it very easily if I just like dexed SP1 or even phased at the very end of the screen for it. And then throw SP2, but this works out fine. It's only a couple health potions. Yeah, fight's over. So here is Overseer on 28 with Kitty. I was really tempted to use Tiger here, but I just figured Kitty's safer. She's fully unblockable pretty much the entire time, so I can just ignore auto block. Super easy, no specials again, and that's it. Cersei on 38 with Tigra. My PS1 lasted for like a couple more seconds, so I wasn't expecting it going in. Pretty much the plan is just to get SP3, but I don't know. This is actually my first Tigra versus a Conduit during season. Conduit Defender during season. So I kind of wanted to just test out the SP2 damage. But now it's time to get to SP3 because that didn't really do much. So just heavy counter SP1. I think I throw SP3 here. No, I bait SP1 first, right? I'm gonna take a bullshit combo in a minute. I mean, I could have waited longer on a heavy counter, and I got hit. It's preventable, but I really feel like I shouldn't have gotten hit. Hold on, you'll see it in a second. But it just shows at the end how good Tigra is against non-conduit defenders here. And I felt like that heavy should have connected. Maybe I'm wrong. I probably am wrong, but like, come on. And there, the SP2 without conduit just fucking almost kills her. It's so much damage. Okay, here's Kitty versus Rinshra on 39, which was unduped, so... And I figure out pretty immediately in this fight, Rinshra has 0 MD on, so this fight is, like, nothing. I took it last war, or 2 wars ago, something like that. Much, much cleaner. But this gets the job done. And yeah. Okay, this is Sasquatch on 48 with Kitty, and this is the fight I really need to explain. So, we could have sent a Torch here, we could have sent an Archangel. We have two R4s in the BG. But I thought I could take it with Kitty, and I needed to get to the fight afterwards, and I was confident enough, so I called it. I'm gonna have a Wags here, and I'm gonna have an Invul. And so my plan going in was not to throw specials, and I would get the fight down fast enough. But I am gonna fuck up really early on, and you'll see here. Right here, I'm about to lose 2 of my Invul charges, because for some fucking reason, I forgot that I would lose it when he has Vigilance. Because I'm a dumb fuck. But he's taking a good amount of damage. It's not terrible right now. This is, like, fine, right? It's 20% or so down. No specials. This is fine. But when he gets into Wrath, and with return policy, he will lose exactly 0 power on special attacks he throws, which is where this fight gets sketchy. He'll do it soon. They also have 5 out of 5 MD, so it's like not ideal. But about to go into Wrath, I think. Yeah, here we go. So see, they lose literally 0 power, and I can't. I can push to SP3. I have 1 Invul charge left, so I just decided to throw it there. I should have thrown SP3 right there. There's no reason not to. It's I have an Invul, so I should have tried to Kitty cycle, even though I hate Kitty cycling. But there's no downside if I have an Invul, and I just wouldn't take any damage. So he loses like barely any power in there, and I'm just not in any better of a situation. I'm having to dex this on the wall. 5 out of MD. Okay, there. He throws it. So nice. Good AI. And I still am thinking, this is fine. I don't need to throw specials. I'd rather have my phase up as a safety net. So if something happens, I won't die instantly. In hindsight, I realized that I really just should have thrown SP3, like, now. When he has low power, I should throw SP3 just to dump power, and it'll be good damage. And this is looking like it might be a timeout, because, I mean, he's about to get his regen phase. There he's in it now, and there's just a period of time in the fight where I can't hit him, like, at all, when he's in Wrath. Because it's just not good. So I'm going to bait heavies against the wall, bait specials, he goes into Wrath. I'm going to have to wait this out. So just baiting heavies. I have health to play around. It's not really a big issue right now. The biggest issue is the time. I have 2 minutes. He is something like 42% or something. I don't know, I can't see that right now. But I'm running out of time. So I realize I really need to throw SP3 here. I get off there. I should have thrown this a minute or 2 earlier. So, not great. I do have power backs on, and that's a good chunk of damage. It is. Puts me almost back up to another bar of power, and with the Wags, I'm going to be able to build up my phase much faster this time. What am I talking about? The Vigilance, if he hits me here, it only helps me, but he doesn't, so it's fine. Now I'm trying to get to SP2, but the Falter comes in, and I couldn't land a heavy, so I have to wait it out. And he's going to go into Wrath soon. So I throw this, and for a brief second, neither of those crit, and he goes down to 1%. And now we're almost back into one of the phases where I cannot hit him. I'm not at SP2 yet, so there's not much I can do. And I'm about to get faltered. And there, I'm faltered. And he's in Wrath. And I have only 1 minute left to kill this fight. It is low. I'm at SP2. I go in early on a heavy counter. I shouldn't have gone for it, and I did, and I fucked it up. And I get hit. And now, my health and time are huge concerns. And there, that chunks me down so much. I need to just go. And I 5-hit combo, throw SP3 out of phase, and I'm just coming out of this, I'm hoping it either kills, or he throws SP3 straight away, and it goes down. And I barely make it out alive. So that was an R4 Sasquatch. It would have been better if I hadn't lost 2 invul charges at the beginning, and if I had thrown SP3 earlier. So if I see like an R3 Sasquatch there, I'm fine taking it. Now that I actually understand how the fight should go, but that was definitely sketchy, especially when we could have just sent a Human Torch or an R4 Archangel. But a solo is a solo, as I seem to keep getting reminded, which I don't want to be reminded if a fight's that close. Okay, Bishop 51 Conflictor. I mean, I have a Wags. It's R4 Bishop. And after that fight, I said, I'm not fucking dying. And I just threw it there. I don't know what I was doing. I was just like doing the mindless kitty shit. And I didn't even think that, hey, I kind of have to phase this SP1. So there goes like 10%. And after this, after that last fight, I'm not going for intercepts. Or not too many, at least. So I back off and I parry to get back my my prowess so I can phase again. That was a fucking dumbass intercept. I guess I lied and I do go for a lot of intercepts. I don't know. But I really just want to play this fight safe, get out of it alive, and finish the war. Without too much more cost on my items. Because I end this war with 15 out of 15 items used, which is not where I want to be at. And that's it.